I just finished playing all of Pokemon Legends ZA. I did all of the post-games, side quests, and even got to level 50 on Mabel's research. However, the one thing I have avoided up until right now is shiny hunting. Now, that doesn't mean I haven't found a single shiny Pokemon. My 70-hour effort of trying to 100% ZA yielded a lot of accidental, random shiny Pokemon. It seems that unintentionally bumping into one isn't too hard of an ask considering the amount of spawns there are in your vicinity. However, I never deliberately tried to hunt a shiny in this game. I've seen videos on YouTube covering various methods of hunting in ZA, but never employed them myself. So today, I want to start shiny hunting for the first time in Pokemon Legends ZA, just so I can get a feel for what it's like and then give you my thoughts about the whole process after the fact. I don't have any challenge ideas yet, so I'm starting off shiny hunting the vanilla way, just for Pokemon I personally like, and my first target of the video and my first ever shiny I will hunt for in Legends ZA will be Mawile. So let's get started! Hello everybody, I hope you are all having a wonderful day, and today we are going to start shiny hunting in Pokemon Legends ZA. Now, I have not shiny hunted yet in this game. This is going to be my first time. I do have some shinies in my box, but those were all found unintentionally and not really any deliberate hunts. So, this is going to be my first time and I'm very excited. The target we are hunting for is right there, a Mawile. Fun fact, Mawile is my favorite Mega Evolution of all time. I just love it so much. It has such a great design, but the one thing that will make it better is to see it shiny. So we're going to hop over to Wild Zone 9, climb up to the roof, and reset those 3 Mawiles that are sitting on top, and hope we get lucky for a shiny. Alright, meet you there. Alright, so this is the area that Mawile does spawn. This is where I got my playthrough Mawile right here. Carries me through the story. This thing's actually pretty cracked, but up here onto this floor or onto this roof is where 3 Mawiles spawn. And yeah, there's an alpha one there too, and then 3. So apparently the hunt, what you do from what I've seen online, is you kind of go over here where this alpha Manectric is. See, they despawn here, so you don't see them anymore. I'm getting hurt. And then you go back. And then, yeah, see, there's a different roll of the 3. So you have 2 alphas and then 1 regular. So that means they re-rolled. And they have a potential to be shiny. So, there we go. It's simple. It's easy. It's a little boring. But, yeah, that's basically the gist of it, and let's get started. Yeah, first of a few hunts I'm gonna do in the game. It seems like shiny hunting in ZA is pretty straightforward. I know there are ways you can complicate it, but just kind of the normal methods, just like this, just respawning or re-rolling spawns, not too difficult, not too like complex or intricate, anything like that. Something that basically anybody can do here, which I guess is nice, you know, kind of introduces people into the field. So yeah, getting 3 spawns per about probably 10 to 15 seconds. So that means I have the shiny charm, so it's 1 in 1365 odds. So hopefully we get to see it in a bit, and we'll see how quick we'll be able to get it. Shinies don't seem to be that difficult to come across in this game just because of the amount of spawns, because it is an open world game. I'm just curious how long this is going to take. I'm actually very curious how long this is going to take, not because I'm impatient at all, but just for testing purposes, just so I can do a little bit of a comparative analysis to other games. After about an hour or so of hunting this Pokemon, I started developing some initial thoughts and feelings. While this definitely has more traits of modern method hunts we are used to, this style of shiny hunt where I run back and forth to despawn and re-roll the 3 Mawiles also feels much like a mix between soft resetting and random encounters. I definitely can feel elements of both and couldn't help but relate this type of hunt to my past experiences of soft resetting or just looking for a target shiny Pokemon in tall grass. It's that similar style of force spawning a Pokemon and then unloading it by performing some sort of action that feels very at home for me and is a form of hunting that is very frequent in past titles. I say this because for the past 2 games, those being Pokemon Scarlet or Violet and Legends Arceus, the hunting methods were much more variable and typically involved a lot of wandering around an open area hoping for a specific shiny to spawn within a cluster of Pokemon. It's either that or a method hunt that is specific to only that game. Now, Legends ZA is much more similar in hunting style to Scarlet and Violet or Legends Arceus than it is to the older games, just purely because of the open world structure and the fact that Pokemon spawn in the overworld now, so it'd be a far reach for me to claim that ZA's style of hunting is more akin to traditional titles than contemporary ones. However, while ZA does bear more similarities to those 2 games, I do notice a bit more structure, linearity, and one-dimensionality when it comes to its shiny hunts, which is overwhelmingly the formula for shiny hunting in older titles. This is in juxtaposition to modern games where a lot of the hunting is more open-ended, explorative, and fluctuating. I figured this would just be kind of a chill way to go about this. I'm very curious. I bet somebody might have an answer, but how common, or at least like, what is the percentage that a random spawn is an alpha? So, like, you see these 3 Mawiles. Here's one alpha right there. Like, what's the percentage? What's the percent chance for an alpha to spawn out of this group of 3 that just seem to be random normal spawns and not a static alpha? So, again, I do have the shiny charm right here. I'm level 50. No flex. But, yeah, that does make the shiny odds 1 in 1,365. So hopefully the Mawile might come a little quicker. It might be cheating, according to some of you, but I don't know. I'll be the first to admit, this Mawile is taking a bit longer than expected. Going into the hunt, I thought it would maybe take an hour or 2 before getting it, just considering how quick I was able to despawn and respawn the 3 Mawiles. However, the more I think about it, the more I come to realize that it's not as free as I thought. It actually reminded me of my Ultra Beast hunts in Usum, as both hunts have the same odds of 1 in 1365 and involve repeatedly resetting spawns in an attempt to roll a shiny. The only difference with ZA is that there are 3 Mawiles I'm rolling and the interval between each roll is shorter in time. One thing that is amazing in this game is that they brought back the shiny sound and the shiny sparkles. So PLA didn't have the shiny sparkles to my knowledge. I don't know, I dropped PLA after like a month of it playing it, so I haven't played it since 2022. Yeah, I know Let's Go had the shiny sparkles, and then PLA had the shiny sound, and they seem to combine the 2, so that's really nice. Why do I hear an alpha one? Was that an alpha? Is that an alpha Mawile? Like, I'm hearing its cry. Oh, is it down here? It might be down here. Because I'm hearing it making a cry. Oh, there it is. Interesting. Hi, little dude. Now, one thing I didn't realize until a bit later into this hunt was that there is a 4th Mawile that I was unintentionally rolling as well. Apparently, there is a static Mawile spawn that I did not know existed at the bottom of this building, and I was simultaneously re-rolling it alongside the other main 3 I was actually hunting for. After discovering that, I figured every 5 to 10 minutes I'd peer down the building just to check if that random Mawile was shiny or not. And now that I apparently have 4 Mawiles I'm actively re-rolling, I have no doubts I can find myself a shiny one in no time. Oh yeah, happy Halloween, everybody. I'm recording this on Halloween night at 11:45 p.m. No Halloween plans for yours truly, but I'm just here shiny hunting. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's a flex or not. Definitely not. I'm just freaking shiny hunting. Well, everybody's probably partying or doing their little thing, but it's not an exciting life, but it's my life.
I jump on a turtle, Stewie. It's not an exciting life, but is my life.
Wait. No way. No way. No way. Oh, wait, I have to save first. Hold on. I can't have it see me like this. No shot, dude. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. I think I just knock it out. Oh, it's a female, too. I think my other one was a male, so... Let's see. Come on. Yeah! Love Ball. Shiny Mawile. Dude, it was the static one. It was the static one down here that I check once in a while, not the 3 up there. That is so freaking funny. Oh my god, that is awesome. Well, Shiny Mawile right here. Here it is. Let's bring it to the party. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Yay! Shiny Mawile. That is so cool. Hell yeah. No freaking way. You could not write this up any better. The stupid static Mawile at the bottom of the building ended up shining before the other 3 I was actually hunting. Hey, I'll take it. I wasn't counting resets because it would just complicate things, but I will tell you that it took me around 4 hours with the shiny charm for the shiny Mawile to appear, so not bad at all. I bet with full odds it would have taken longer. Also, the fact that I was rolling 4 Mawiles instead of just 1 definitely expedited this hunt. But I enjoyed it. It was a very simple, stress-free shiny hunt that wasn't overly complicated or required much attention from me. Because I got this Mawile faster than what I expected, I'm ready to move on to my next target. Now, I probably mentioned that Mawile is my favorite Mega Evolution. Odd choice, but it always has been. The design isn't trying to do too much. It's very simple and well executed. I love it so much. It's cute, cool, and a massive glow up for Mawile. But what about the new Megas? Haters will flame me, but I love most of the new Megas. But during my playthrough of ZA, one particular new Mega Evolution won me over and stood out as my absolute favorite. This might be surprising, but it's Mega Phalanx. Phalanx, along with Runerigus, is my favorite Galar Pokemon. I'm a huge history nerd, so seeing that this Pokemon was inspired by the ancient Greek war formation, the Phalanx is just so cool to me when I first saw it. But the Mega, though, is so funny. They made him into a little guy, and I love him so much. So Phalanx is definitely my next target for this video. Alrighty, guys. 1 shiny down. We got the Mawile, which I still cannot believe I got the freaking static, whatever the hell, encounter instead of the 3 on the building. So that's Mawile. The next guy I'm gonna hunt for is one of my favorite new Mega that got put into this game, which is Phalanx. I just think the Mega is hilarious. I love how he's turned into a little guy. It's just such a peak design, and I don't have Shiny Phalanx in any other game, so I kind of want to go for it, and we gotta go to Wild Zone 16, and then just kind of reset the zones. So you just walk in, check this side, check that side, and then go back and reset, I think. Boom, boom, good. So yeah, that's what you do. Wait. No! Dude. What? That was my, what, second reset? Oh my gosh. Dude, what the freak? Okay, I sounded like a nerd saying that, but... Alright, I want to save. I'm trying to... Alright, there we go. I probably should not have just that in my party. Dude, what the... Oh my god, dude. Let's just put this Mawile in there. I'm trying to make content here. I can't have shinies pop up, like, first try. That's not exciting for you guys. What the... like, this is awesome. I love it, but, like, where's the story to this? I'm just gonna try Pokeball it first. Okay, no. Alright, can I just do this? And then go. Sweet, got it. Don't have to worry about you guys. Get out of here. Let's go. I think that was the second reset? Like, warp? I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. That's why I'm just, like, lost for words. That was the second time I warped to Wild Zone 16, and... yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at that, bro. Okay, so I got the thing second reset. That definitely was not expected at all. So let me go over what was going to be my strategy for this hunt. That is, until it got abruptly interrupted by a shiny Phalanx on my second reset. So in Wild Zone 16, around 4 to 6-ish Phalanx spawn depending on how far you travel in. My strategy was to warp to the front gate of Wild Zone 16, check for a shiny, and then warp back to the same location, rinse and repeat. And just to make sure I spawned all of the Phalanx, I would do a little walk around in the zone before warping back. So a bit different than my Mawile hunt, and intentionally different because I wanted to mix things up and try the variety of different styles of shiny hunts this game has. But the thing shined in less than a minute, so it kinda kills the narrative. Still awesome nonetheless. To be honest, that Phalanx hunt confirmed a bit of my worries that shinies are a little too easy to find in Legends ZA. However, it would be foolish of me to generalize this entire game's shiny hunts based on one hunt where I obviously got lucky. But alas, I want to move on to my third and final target for this video and see if that Pokemon shines prematurely as well. Alright, so for shiny number 3, we're going to be going for a Whirlipede / Scolipede, and you can find them in Wild Zone 15. This is a pretty interesting reset because I figured out the best way to go about this is just by repeatedly warping to the zone and not even checking the Pokemon, because for those who don't know, the shiny Pokemon don't despawn. Every other Pokemon can re-roll, but if you get a shiny, they don't despawn unless they flee, or you just knock it out, or whatever. So they don't despawn just like how every other Pokemon does. So you can just keep on repeatedly warping to the zone, and then check after 10 to 15 resets to see if any shinies are there. So that's what we're going to do, and we're doing that because there's a lot of Pokemon in this zone that get aggroed, and if they get aggroed, then you can't leave, you can't save. So, I think it's just a more efficient way of going about this, so hopefully we can find the shiny in not too long of time, and hey, we might phase because there's some Beedrill here, there's some Pumpkaboo, Gourgeist, so yeah, let's see how we do. Alright, so the main strat here is we just fly to this cafe. We have our shiny phalanx out. We'll just retrieve it. We're not even gonna check. We're just gonna keep on warping. Just gonna keep on doing this over and over. Because each reset, and by reset I mean each time we fly and warp to this cafe here. And see, this is why I don't want to get noticed. If I do get noticed, we're just gonna walk out of the zone. Just so we can fly there again. And like I was saying, each time we fly to this zone, all of the Pokemon in this area get re-rolled, and all of these Pokemon in this area have a chance of being shiny again. And if one of them is shiny and I don't spot it, it doesn't matter, because they won't despawn when I re-roll, because shinies don't despawn in this game. So, got noticed again. Leave the area. And let's re-roll. Alright, so yeah. Then we can check. See, there's a bunch of stuff. There's an Alpha, Whirlipede, bunch of Beedrills here, Pumpkaboo, Gourgeist, da-da-da-da-da. And you can tell the Pokemon do re-roll because that's an Alpha Pumpkaboo right there, and that wasn't there last time. And what's really nice about this zone is you can warp to the cafe, which is already in the wild zone, so you don't need to enter through the gate and have to worry about that few-second cutscene. Am I the biggest fan of this hunt? Or just this method? It's a little cheesy in my opinion. Am I doing it regardless? Yeah, because I don't like bench resetting. I think that's kind of annoying. So, I'm not expecting to find this pretty quick, honestly. I'm expecting to phase, because I found Phalanx on my, first or second time warping to the zone. Oh! Phase 1 is an Alpha Beedrill, too, which is wild. Alright. Hello. Hi, friend. How am I gonna get this? Okay, so we know the method works. This is gonna be loads of fun here. Oh, great, I knocked out the Scolipede. That's exactly what I was trying to do there. I want to get it in a Pokeball. That's not going to happen, probably. Oh, I did get it! There it is. Shiny Beedrill, Alpha. It looks really nice. Yeah. Here he is. I like the blue eyes with the green. Looks really good. Cool. Yay. And he Mega Evolves too, so again, it does keep up with the trend. Ooh, big skull. Oh no. Another one. Okay, Monwell, you don't need to do the whole animation. Wait. Let's get out of here. There he is. The normal shiny Beedrill. I prefer a different type of bug, to be honest with you. I'm done with the bees. Done with the bees, man. Done with the bees. I want not bees. I want a millipede. Right? Wait, no. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm getting every shiny other than freaking Whirlipede and Scolipede, dude. Are you serious? Go screw. But in all honesty, this is a great shiny, and it's Alpha, too. That's amazing. Go. Oh, bye-bye, Mawile. Oh, I got it. Let's get out of here, then. Actually, I want to do something before I resume. Where is she? Where is she? Look at this. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Look what I have. Fucking shiny Pumpkaboo. What do you have? Fucking nothing. You have, oh, I have every single size. Yeah, look at this. I have a freaking purple one that's bigger than all of yours. Yeah, just rocked your world right there. I just rocked your whole world. So at least know the method works. It's just not working for the right Pokemon right now. No, are you serious? The freaking shiny Beedrill jump scare. Are you serious? Not again. I hate you. He wants me. He wants me so bad. He wants me so bad right now. Oh my god, he loves me so much. Stop being shiny. Stop it. Scalpy, don't join the fray. Sweet. Yay. Our third shiny Beedrill. Awesome. I love it. I love Pokemon Legends ZA, by the way. Let me show off the Mega real quick. That's pretty cool. We're a little mad at Beedrill right now, but even with that, let's admit, that's pretty cool. Very cool Mega. Very dangerous Mega. There's a good shot of it. I'm just gonna put all my shinies back. Except the ones that I already hunted. Like, the phases can fuck off. The three fucking Beedrills. I love Beedrill so much, dude! They can fuck off. I swear. Dude, like, honestly, I'm a little tired of the Beedrill. Let's shake it up a bit. And that does not mean Pumpkaboo or Gourgeist. That means Whirlipede or Scolipede, because we're on phase, what, 4 now? So the shinies are coming pretty quick. They're coming very quick, actually. It's like 10 minutes per shiny. Sometimes even less. But it's not the ones we want. So let's get the ones we want. Come on, you know? Seriously. I'll take it as part of the story. You know what I mean? It's like, it's part of the narrative. It's part of the whole narrative that I'm forming with this video. Wait, there it is! There it is! Finally, let's go! There it is! I see you. There you are. See? Look, it's right there. Let's go. We got it. Pokeball. Oh, that was easy. We got it, though. Nice. Hell yeah. Alright, boys. After, what, 4 phases? We got it. We got it. Yeah. It's a Whirlipede. Yay! Let it evolve. I'm not going to try to imitate that cry because a lot of you will be mad at me. Oh, that looks so pretty! Look at that. Oh, I love the red, dude. I love the red. Oh, that looks pretty. There it is, shiny Scolipede. Alrighty. Here is my shiny Scolipede. Let's see what it looks like when it Mega Evolves. Dude, that is so sick. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know how I want to rate this Mega. When I first saw it, it was not what I expected. I honestly thought it was going to get, like, the Centicorch treatment, where it was just going to become really long, and that was going to be the Mega. It was just going to be this really long Millipede or whatever Pokemon. But they gave him armor, and it looks really cool. Very cool Pokemon. Very cool Pokemon, dude. So happy. Let's go, dude. Shiny Scolipede. Sweet. So, after 4 phases, 3 Beedrill, and 1 Alpha Pumpkaboo, I finally got my shiny Whirlipede, which was promptly evolved into a Scolipede, just so I can see its beautiful Mega Evolution. Now, this hunt used a very rapid-fire method, which allowed me to rack up phases in a very short period of time. The Whirlipede took me just under 2 hours to get, so another short one, but each phase took me roughly 10 to 20 minutes to find. That is because the hunt doesn't even involve me checking for a shiny, rather just repeatedly opening the map and flying to the same spot. That is again because shinies in this game do not despawn, so you're wasting time if you check for a shiny after each warp. Instead, I check every 10 minutes or so to see if any of the Pokemon are shiny. This is a very easy hunt, so if you want some cool shinies fast, I definitely recommend this one. The 3 target shinies I got, and even the phases in between, are so cool and have phenomenal shinies. I just really wanted an excuse to get some shiny megas, so I was glad I was able to for this video. Overall, I am very happy with the shinies I got in this game. I know the 3 hunts I did were shorter and a bit easier, but that's just because I've had a very busy and stressful fall, so I couldn't really do some of the more complex shiny hunts I had in mind. But the 3 shinies I got were shinies I've been eyeing ever since I started the game, so I'm glad it all worked out. In terms of shiny hunting in Legends ZA, I wasn't a big fan of it when I first played the game. I think what mostly fueled that distaste were all of those easy or AFK shiny methods I saw online. It kinda defeats the whole purpose of shiny hunting in my opinion when you're literally not doing any work to get those shinies. So after seeing that stuff online, I wasn't too enthusiastic about shiny hunting in ZA because I thought it was a bit too easy or effortless. However, after hunting myself, I surprised myself with how much I enjoyed it. What I really appreciate about ZA is the amount of creativity you have with shiny hunts. A lot of the method hunts are very fun and distinct enough from each other to where you can mix things up without getting bored quickly. Alphas also provide a whole new layer to this game as you can hunt for them specifically if you're looking for a challenge. If you find that a certain hunt is too easy, then you can complicate it by choosing a more difficult method or Pokemon to hunt for. I obviously didn't do anything too daring, but I could have easily chose something very difficult or specific if I had the time. But all I'm trying to say is I've warmed up the shiny hunting in this game. I'm gonna end the video here, but stay tuned for a part 2 to this video that will be out shortly. If it's already out, you'll see it here on screen, but that video will zoom out and talk about the state of shiny hunting as a whole. It's gonna be more of a discussion-based video that expands on what I've been talking about here, but also compares shiny hunting across all games. I won't spoil any more of it, but it's gonna be a fun conversation, so I hope you're excited to check it out regardless of how you feel about modern shiny hunting. But that's gonna be it for the video, so thank you for watching and dealing with my awkward live recordings. That's kinda why I stick to scripted videos, because I'm a bit awkward and boring off script. Regardless, I hope you have a nice day and I'll see you in part 2. See ya!